to add to what he said, like me, I came in a time different from Zolo. I came when it was turned over. It was very little political consciousness in there in prison. Like even today, it's even worse. You dig what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's really hopeless in there. You dig what I'm saying? And a lot of the crime that's going on out here today is because of the prison population. Just like how they flooded our community with drugs in the 80s. With, you know, I know y'all know the story about Freeway Rick Ross and stuff like that. You know, flooded the community with drugs. Well, you know, in prison population, they try all type of ways to keep us separate from our family and stuff. So they now they like have video visits and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where people can't come in to see their people for many different reasons. They find any type of violation for you not to see your people. My mom was really my support system. My mother, I got a large family. My mother, my father, my siblings. I had a friend of mine that she rode out with me for a while. But majority of my family wasn't there. You dig what I'm saying? And it really caused in the first 7 years a lot of bitterness and stuff, because you expect your family to be there for you, and at least send a letter, you know what I mean? You don't have to send no money, just a card every now and then. And of all my aunties that was supportive, because I have a lot, aunties and uncles and stuff, she's actually one of the most conservative aunties. She's a Republican. Like, I wasn't even actually thinking, she would have been the last person I thought would ever come and support me and stuff, you know what I mean? And she used to come and see me once a year, and I to this day, I salute her, I respect her. She just turned 70 years old this year and stuff, so I was glad I could be out there to be there to support her. I think the only thing I regret is my grandmother. She was very supportive ever since boys' school. I've been like in and out of prison, and I wasn't at prison, but juvenile, boys' school, and then went to prison. But my grandmother, she never gave up on me. She ended up passing away like in 2014. She was the only person that I really loved and respect, that I wish she could see the person I am today. That's probably one of the only regrets I have, because when she passed, and I remember when I wrote her, I told her, I was like, man, because I started seeing her health deteriorate. And I was like, man, you probably ain't gonna never see the person I'm gonna be when I get out. But I just want you to know that you would have been proud of sticking with me all them years. So yeah, the support system is hard in there because a lot of people don't have a support system. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing today, because some of my guys in prison for something they ain't do. Again, Leon Benson, they know he ain't do it. Royal Amos, they know he ain't do it. Anthony Walker, they know he didn't do it. Vernon Bateman, they know he ain't do it. They even, like I said in this case, the witness that he supposedly raped, and the other witnesses in there said, yeah, we lied about that, and we had a vendetta against him. That's why we did that. But you know what the prison system is? What their response to people like that? A lot of times they say, well, it's not about if you're innocent or not. It's about if we gave you a fair trial. Due process. How inhumane is that? You know what I mean? At some point, I want to talk about the nature of the state and the repressiveness, the repressive forces of the state. Because if you don't understand what the state is and how the state came about, you don't understand why some of these policies that's been enacted upon many oppressed nationalities, black, brown, Native American people, is being carried out. Whereas, you know, those same individuals, you know, like for instance, we dealing with the marijuana situation right now. Well, how many people is in prison right now for marijuana? And how many billionaire